Here with the team for Dimensions on Entropy Tier 10. I'm bringing Selphie, Ciaran, and Vayne. And I did give Vayne Vanille Sphere since, I didn't know who else I was going to give it to. And it really does help out a lot in this stage in particular. Since enemies do buff themselves pretty nastily, I just couldn't really find too many ways to survive the Mega Flare at the end. I didn't really have any Dispellers. I don't think it was too hasty because I kind of gave him the sphere just so I could get through this, but I feel like basically exchanging one sphere for 2 ingots, that felt like an okay exchange to me. And plus, wasn't like I was really going to give it to anybody else. I've been hanging on to it for a while. I don't know if it's possible. I think it is possible with this team. Maybe if you didn't give him the E-sphere. It just feels way more convenient to do it without him. Sorry, to do it with the sphere. Alright, so he's at 3 stacks. I'm just going to go ahead and split this damage up. Okay, well, I think he'll be fine. Ciaran has Rose's Sphere, and Vayne gets a lot of turns, so he should be alive. Alright, gonna use a Holy Wrist Strike since it has better damage since there's 3 enemies here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pummel these 2. Okay, this wave isn't really all that bad. Like, you can see their health go down pretty noticeably. Yeah, that was just from one skill. Not too bad. Oh yeah, the team setup, I mainly use Selphie here because she complements Vayne pretty well. Mainly with the whole... Basically, he wants to use his EX a lot, and she just helps him do that. And Ciaran's here basically just for stats. That's mainly it. At this point, I am starting to run low on filler characters and supports that can heal. And I don't really plan on maxing anybody out this month, other than Ramza at the end of the month. Alright, his EX is up. Okay, now that he's used his EX, that means it's basically on recast speed, which means Selphie can actually help him out. Okay, B's doing an all attack, not sure what it is, but I don't think it's scary. No, it's not. Alright, A is going to be a little bit annoying since it's about to buff itself. That's when it actually gets a chance to do any HP attacks at all. From what I've seen, it basically follows a pretty simple pattern. So it's going to buff itself now. The all attack, that's just going to be a brave attack. It's party wide though. Hopefully Selphie doesn't get broken here. Good. And that one right there, that's going to be an AoE attack. Just a raw HP attack. So since it's broken, it's not going to do a whole lot. In fact, actually, I think it's going to die. Let's see, he's at 0. Oh, yeah, this thing is dead. Alright, that went pretty cleanly. And I feel like this is the hardest wave. Kinda. The Bahamut's definitely no slouch, but... how should I put this? I feel like this wave is more lethal. Mainly the Holy Dragon on the right. Since that has a very strong single target Brave HP attack. And he can definitely one-shot somebody. Which is kind of where Vayne's Dispelling Sphere comes into play here. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to get a double break here, but I'll just do it. Nope. He was a couple hundred off, I think. And this should be his EX right here. Which will just shave the skull one handily. They're both targeting Selphie, so she's just kind of getting broken. Painfully close to the EX being up. Still not up. He got hit with speed down, but this kit that doesn't really mean much. Oh, he really needs to shave that. Alright, so now this skeleton dragon has a bunch of buffs on it. Alright, now's the time to be a little bit worried about the about that holy dragon over there. Because when it hits the threshold, it's going to do its Heavenly Wrath HP attack. And give itself a bunch of buffs. So I'm going to go ahead and actually hit it with Force of Will. That took off a buff, but I don't really know. It's at 0 Brave. Ciaran's basically fully batteried. I think it's fine. The defense isn't going to matter much from the drop simmer. Okay, he handily lived through that. I am mildly annoyed that the camera angle just doesn't work on Ciaran's EX, but not much I can do about that. If it's a single target, it works fine, but if there's more than one enemy, it's just gonna look really weird. Okay, that's actually not too bad after all. Let's hit it with a Muck Wave. Didn't break. Ciaran's still broken, so that's fine. I guess. I think. Crystal Caravans at 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and summon here since the Bahamut counter summons with the Mega Flare, so I don't want to deal with that. Alright, so he has a bunch of free turns, and they're not exactly good turns. I'm just gonna go ahead and target this thing over here, honestly. Okay, and then I can use his EX. Dragon's getting rebroken. EX is up, so hopefully the Holy Dragon's getting broken. I don't like how dangerously close that was. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and get rid of that. Oh, right, he's still out of Crystal Caravan. Alright, I don't think the Skeleton Dragon's much of a threat, it's just buffing itself. I'm not even sure it's gonna even get another turn. Well, I don't think it's gonna get to that turn. I'll get off the Soul Shot before I do Crystal. His EX, I forget what it is. Alright, this thing right here, it can be pretty annoying. It's not too bad, I think. Definitely has some annoying stuff, though. And just HP plusing just so Selphie can get her turn. I'm probably going to put up a wall so nobody gets broken. But since it's just the start of the fight, I don't think anybody should be getting too badly hurt. I don't know about its debuffs. Nobody got hit with anything. Wait, can that even inflict debuffs? No, it can't. So, yeah, not much of a threat of debuffs there. Alright, he's being targeted, but Selphie's right there. I think she has aura up. She does. Oh yeah, and how she's doing on skills. 3 and 2. Okay, that should be enough for this fight, plus your C65. I'll do one more of these. And then a pummel should break. Was that the attack down it lost, or no? Yes, it was. So Caravan, 3 turns. Okay, I'll hang on to that. Okay, you got hit with speed down. That's not too bad. It's fine if he doesn't get too many turns. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and Mock Wave into Force of Will. And then I think his EX will be ready. Alright, go ahead and use Drain here to heal up a little bit. Soul Shot, and then it'll go into his EX. Alright, Force of Will to push it back so Selphie can get a turn. I'll hang on to that aura. I'm just gonna play this safe. Oh wait, he has... I want to time this so Selphie goes into the last wave with full HP because her last boost is actually pretty noticeable. How close is it? Actually, I think this will do it. Turn 67, this is really good pace. Okay, well she got last boost. I saw that scroll by. And that's basically all I wanted. Oh yeah, ZX. Okay, I'll just use wall here. Give everybody that little bit of brave reduction. Okay, missed Selphie, so it didn't do as much. Now Selphie's getting another turn. So Ciaran can stay safe and launch a soul shot. Can go ahead and HP plus here. That should be enough to keep him safe. Alright, I think it's going to buff itself soon. Nope. Alright, Crystal Caravan's about to run out. As I say, I want to hang on to those Force of Wills. Okay, what defensive buffs are still on it? Alright, so it lost attack up, but it still has critical hit rate up. I think I got the important one off, though. Selphie's being targeted. I'm gonna ignore that and do a soul shot. He has a bunch of turns, so I get to break something else off him. What's about to run out? The Council's Ingenuity or... Oh, it's buffing itself again. No, it didn't. Okay. Gonna just go ahead and put up a wall, play it safe, probably... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Brave with him. Took off another buff, nice. Alright, we can patch that up quickly enough. Alright, this should go into his EX. I feel like it's gonna buff itself again soon. I don't know why it's not. Oh, this is launch. Oh, this is a really good launch. You know, I'm just gonna go on the offensive. There it is. Alright, I'll use 2 of these. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do a 3rd one, honestly. Might as well get off as many buffs as I can. And then it ends on Selphie's turn too, which is really good. Alright, so that means he's never going to fall below 3 stacks of those ever again for the rest of this fight. Which is good for the team. And I am surprised to see him hitting the damage cap on those brave hits. That is very unlike him. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, Mach Wave. EX is up. Alright, still has critical hit up. Probably kind of cocky to do this, but I think it's fine. What does this thing have in terms of HP attacks? Dive. Flare Star, group. Okay, so that's probably just a raw HP attack. I'll take those odds. Okay, that's got to be the Mega Flare. Oh yeah, this is in the bag. Okay, that was way smoother than my first attempt. But then again, that was kind of blind, and I had no idea what was going on this time. Yeah, that definitely shows. Alright, I feel pretty good about this. If anything, I think I might have jumped the gun using Vayne since, you know, he is good. Other 2 characters feel fine. I just didn't want to use Selphie in a stage with, like, bad synergy, and I don't think I did. And I'll go ahead and show you the arts on the characters real quick. I don't think Selphies are good. Yeah, I got Life of Trabia, and that's basically it. Nothing that really complements her kit. Oh, and she has Cryosphere. Every time she hits a broken enemy, you know, they get the party-wide Brave. Anyway, he has pretty good ones. Basically geared for attack since his Soul Shot is based off attack. Sphere-wise, he has Tifa's and Rosa's, so Tifa's for extra attack, Rosa's for that little bit of healing. Vayne, as I demonstrated, he has Vanille Sphere. Oh, those aren't very good. Wow, those are not very good. Yeah. Guess it just goes to show. Okay, well that does it for this Entropy tier. I'm gonna re-record one since I got Porom out of there. And I also need to do Caius's event. So I'll probably record Caius's event tomorrow. So see you then.